Alright, here's my Wheelhorse Raider 10. Currently, as you can see there, the lift for the plow, it uses a chain, which it works alright, but really the way to go is to have one of these bars. Found this one on eBay. It needs a little bit of welding on the back, so I'm gonna weld that up and throw some paint on it, and then we will swap it into the machine here. The reason for doing that is when you have the blade down, there's no way to push the blade into the ground to scrape ice or to push dirt around and do some grading. So with this bar, I'm going to be able to apply downforce to the blade, which will make this machine much more useful. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that one whack, once I put it on the concrete block, it had more resistance rather than just kind of bouncing on the table. So now that is straight. Pretty much, that's good enough for what we're working with. Someone ground down this weld here, so while it's warm, I'm going to hit it with the welder and make sure that is nice and strong. So here's where we're at with this tractor. I got the bar mounted on the plow frame, and I put this new carburetor on here. It was an eBay carburetor. So if you get one of these, this bolt is impossible to get a wrench on because of that there. So what I did is I took a flathead screwdriver and I used it like a chisel with a hammer, and I tightened this bolt first, and then I put a wrench on this one and it snugged it up. So that wasn't too bad. And then the fuel line on the original carburetor was pointing down. This one's on the side, so I just put on a longer fuel line. And I tested it out, and bad news, the head gasket is blown. It was bubbling from right there on the head gasket. So that is why this thing would run pretty good when it was cold. As soon as it got up to temperature, it would want to stall out if you don't give it choke. So that'll be next time. We're going to pull the head off of this and see if it's repairable. And if not, we'll look into a motor swap potentially. But I'd like to keep this motor if it is fixable, so we'll get that head pulled off and we'll see what it looks like.